All right, it's Jason Pearson here. I got another new client that's been on the program for a little while and want to go over her experience in the program. Tami, are you there?
I'm here, Jason.
Okay, great. This is Tami from Nebraska. And Tami, how did you hear about my program?
I actually heard about it from my daughter, who's been in the program, and she knew that I had been struggling with my weight all of my life, and so she asked me to give it a thought and try it.
Excellent. So you decided to try it. Were you skeptical at all before trying it? I'm not sure what else you've tried in your life so far, or what you might have thought. Were you skeptical at all?
I was very skeptical. I think I've tried every weight loss program there is out there, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to go through it again where I spend a whole bunch of money and I have results, but I just never get to where I want to be. So yeah, I was definitely skeptical.
Excellent. And so you went ahead and started with me. We had a conversation. I said we can go ahead and do that, and it'd be no problem, but you're probably still skeptical at that point, but decided to do it anyways. And so tell me about how you felt and the weight loss, how that went for the first 30 days, 60 and 90 days.
Okay. Well, it helped because my daughter, like I said, has also been going through the program. And she and I have just been buddies doing it, encouraging each other, along with your help, Jason. But it's also helped to have our supporting each other and just to be patting each other on the back and encouraging each other and seeing the results for both of us and how good we feel. The first week it was tough. It really it was tough for me. But after that, my body and my taste buds just seemed to adjust to the new food, and it's just been smooth sailing ever since. I've seen really good results, and it hasn't been hard at all, and I consider this now not a weight loss program any longer. I consider it my, a way of life. It's a life-changing way I'm going to eat. I'm in my 50s, and I want to be around for a long time. I had suffered from high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and both of those have, I don't have them anymore since I've lost weight and I've been eating right, and so that's very good. Like I said, it's a way for me to change my life and be around, hopefully, for my grandchildren.
Absolutely, definitely be around for them. And with the high cholesterol, high blood pressure, it's not a problem. My program to get rid of those and get rid of them rather quickly. Has any other program you've been on, or diet program, or anything else you've done promise you that they can get rid of your high blood pressure and cholesterol and get you off that medicine?
Not at all. Like I said, I have been on a lot of programs. One of them I did was the eating the low carbs, and that involved eating a lot of meat because I did it on my own. So I was eating a lot of meat and cheese, like bacon and all that stuff that's not real healthy for you. And yeah, I did lose weight. But actually, my cholesterol, and I had lost a lot of weight. I think I'd lost like 30 pounds. But when I went for my checkup, my cholesterol had actually climbed. And the doctor asked me, what was going on, because I'd lost all this weight, but I still, my cholesterol had risen. And I told him that I had been doing low carbs, and he asked me, what kind of food I was eating, and I told him a lot of red meat and all that, and he said, that's probably why. So I was really pleased this time that my cholesterol's where it should be.
Absolutely. And that's That's great. Yeah, a lot of the programs out there, cut this out and do this, and really they're manipulating things. It's not really overall healthy for the body at all. And what I like to do with my program, as you can see, and doctors love my program too, is that I make a well-balanced meals and snacks and overall well-balanced diet on a daily basis. Do you find that to be true?
Very much so. I don't even, my daughter and I talked about how we don't even, once in a while we have little cravings because we are human, but they're not really, if anything, we kind of crave the good food. And like during the holidays, both of us, because of different events and socializing and with families and being out of town, etc., we had to not follow the program as closely as we, are now or we had before. And we both said the same thing. Neither one of us gained weight. We were still losing weight, but not as rapid as we had been. And we both just kind of said, okay, we just got to get through for, the month of December, and then we'll just, get right back doing what we need to. We didn't go off of it all. But we were we were still losing, but it just wasn't, really a lot. But when we got back on it, we both said that we had almost like our bodies, I can't explain it, but it's like our bodies wanted the good food back. And it didn't even want that, the stuff that we're used to, quote, traditional stuff, traditional Christmas stuff. We wanted to get back to the good stuff. So I just can't even explain it. It's really weird, but when I eat this food, my body just feels like it's being, getting the right nutrition, and it just feels really good to eat that food.
Absolutely, yeah. The food I give you for your body, the body absolutely wants and loves. And so, lots of times, you give it some other stuff that's, people are traditionally want to eat, whatever it is. They don't feel that good because the body's letting you know, what are you doing giving me this stuff? I like the other stuff better.
Yeah, and, it's absolutely true for me. And my daughter, it's so true. And you give me lots of different stuff that I had never tried before, and I don't even scare. It's like I'm excited to try it. It's like, whoa, this will be good. I'm excited to try that.
Absolutely.
And try different stuff, which is fun and exciting, and I don't get tired. I look forward to receiving a new menu each time because I know there's going to be something on there a little different, so I don't ever get bored with the menus.
Absolutely. And most of the stuff on the menu you can find in your local grocery store?
Well, a little bit. I don't live in a metropolitan. Once in a while, I can't find it. But I have found that I just text you because most of the time I'm at the grocery store, and I just say, hey, Jason, I can't find this. What else can I use? And you always respond really quick, so I don't have to be walking around the grocery store, for a long time, leaving me wonder I don't have to buy something that, and then later go, well, that doesn't work. So it generally works really well, but there's just, mainly in the vegetables part that the smaller town doesn't offer.
Smaller town. Okay, excellent. Well, good thing this is a customized program and personalized, that you have the ability to contact me anytime, whether through phone, text, or email, and can get an answer.
Yeah, and quickly too. I do appreciate you getting back to me as quickly as I said. Like a lot of times I'm in the grocery store right then, and I just text you and say, hey, they don't have X. What else can I use? And then you always give me the substitute.
Excellent. That's great. Let's see here. So you're very pleased with the program, I suspect, right?
I am, yes.
And what's your experience been working with me personally on this program? I mean, how's that been?
Really good. You encourage me, and sometimes you don't scold me, but I can tell that maybe you're like, maybe I need to drink more water or something. So that's good. You're like my coach.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's what I consider you, more like my coach, I think you can usually tell if I'm not following it completely, like not drinking all my water or, not doing something. And, then you just encourage me as a coach would and say, I just go, yeah, that's right. I need to, drink some more water or whatever it may be.
Absolutely, that's awesome, and I'm glad you feel that way, because that's why I consider myself a coach. Here on the sidelines or at practice every day, cheering you on, guiding you to be the best you can be, and getting you to your goals that you want to be at.
Right.
And through this process, have you noticed your energy levels have been better than before, or what?
Yeah, it definitely has. I have 2 jobs. I work full-time. I'm an elementary secretary, and so it's pretty sedentary. And then I also work retail at a department store. And I usually have not a very long time in between my 2 jobs. And I used to have to go home in between and take a nap, even just a 20-minute nap. And I don't do that anymore.
Wow.
I know. Instead I go home and, prepare my food and eat my dinner, and I'm not even hungry. I'm not even tired as much as I used to. So my energy level, as far as, being tired and needing naps, I've noticed that completely, that I've turned it around. And also, I sleep better at night. I don't know why, because I'm not the boss like you are, but I would wake up frequently and maybe get hot, and I don't have that problem anymore. When I go to sleep, I just go to sleep, and I wake up feeling refreshed and ready to get out of bed.
Excellent. Yes, excellent. And that's clear across the board there. Bringing one of the first things I concentrate on, bringing my clients' energy levels to being excellent all throughout the day, evenly, so you don't have any drops or crashes at all. And with your sleep at night, getting you sleeping through the night good and getting a deep sleep. Usually I can get people into, if they've had problems sleeping before or not getting as good sleep, usually within the first 3 weeks of the program, I can have you sleeping through the night, getting some nice deep sleep and waking up refreshed. Versus waking up groggy or wanting to stay sitting in bed too, and sleeping through the night, and not having those like you're talking about, you get high at night, or your night sweats or hot flashes or just being hot or whatever it is. So that being said, with this program here, would you, if somebody was listening to this phone call, would you recommend it to them or not recommend it to them, or say they should get started now, or if they're thinking about procrastinating or put it off, or what?
Well, I definitely would recommend this program, Jason. I've lost almost 50 pounds on it. And,
wow.
Yes, I know. And not only because what I just, mentioned the previous, I just feel really good about myself. I feel younger. I have lots of energy. I feel like I'm going to this time differently. What I would encourage people is to get on it right now. Don't wait. Follow your instructions completely. Be prepared. And like I said, don't wait. And I feel like I'm going to be successful this time and I'm not going to gain it back. I'm going to have a lot of encouragement from Jason. But I feel I'm really going to be, successful. 2 years from now, I'm going to be able to say, look, I didn't gain it all back. And so I definitely recommend it. You'll feel great. You'll love the food. You'll love working with Jason. The cost factors will be very reasonable. I just encourage it for anyone. I know how hard it is, and I know how people can get down on themselves, and it's kind of changed. It's changed my whole life.
Excellent, excellent. And have you that 50 pounds you lost? Was that over a period of 2 years, or how long did that take?
The what?
The 50 pounds that you lost in the program. How long did that take?
No, this time. Oh, this time I've lost 50. Oh, no, I just started in October.
October, and
with
it's
you, yeah.
And
the
it's now
1st of October.
Yeah, 1st of October is now just the beginning of February, and you went through November and December during the holidays and still lost 50 pounds here in just a few months.
I did, and I'm still losing. Yeah.
Yes, and most people would kill to have that happen to them over 1 or 2 years, even at 50 pounds lost. Mm-hmm. And so anyways, you heard from her. Definitely don't procrastinate. Definitely get started and get in contact with me today, and we can get going and get you to your objectives and not gain the weight back. I have 3 phases: phase 1, 2, and 3. You go through those 3 phases, and you don't gain the weight back. It's not some fad diet or anything like that. Not cutting out things that your body needs in a diet. We give it everything through all the food groups that it needs on a daily basis, and it loves it. So anyways, look forward to working with you. Bye for now.